Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Matt Latter and today we're going to continue the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play series. So let's get right at it. We've had some new things happening in our stronghold. First of all, the Western Barbican is completely constructed. Secondly, we have a supplicant from Twin Elms. He is seeking either 1000 copper or an escort. So we shall send him off with an escort. In this case, escort job sounds like something for a fighter. So let's give it to Rodra. Next then, we have the construction. So, Western Barbican is complete, Eastern as well. We are getting there. So, what do we want to build next? I do think we might just go ahead and build the curtain walls here. Let's see, anything of great interest. A curio shop generates creature parts for the treasury. Bonus resolve, intellect. There's still a variety of actually interesting things to do. Let's go with the Bright Hollow lab. I'm gonna build up Bright Hollow now for reals, so to speak. So, we've actually stopped here and there's a bunch of stuff to do, perhaps. So let's go ahead and find out what this place is about.
I can do that. That's settled.
Make space for him. We have a fine S-Talk and a bunch of copper pans. Next we have this over here. A Valtas Manor key. A walnut brass key displaying the symbol of House Valtas. So we might actually be able to get into their tomb now. That could be a possibility.
Steady.
Well, let's see what waits behind this door. Enemies. Enemies we can deal with though.
Let's go.
Some simple ghouls, nothing more. And there you actually get a chance to take out your bow now. And we definitely need to remember to set him back. Ah, Dark will even. He won't be much of a challenge either, though. As we can clearly see. There we go. Come on, take the Dargul out. Come on. There he goes. Let's immediately set Adair back to his melee state.
And what does the flame reveal?
And loot those suckers. Okay, we have a massive map table. On here we have some silver lusks. And Lord Valtas' will. A last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on a stained paper of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtas' various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtas family tomb, at the right hand of Duke Hadred. Signed, Valerio Valtas, 5th Lord of House Valtas. Safe haven. Okay, we're searching for Seda. Let's look further onward though. Maybe there's something in here. Well, there's cheese. And beer. Okay, so it seems we may need to go in here. Makes sense being locked and all. Prime target. So let's do a quick save here. And then... Ah, yeah, we unlocked it. In we go.
Eyes open.
Here we have Valtas' groundskeeper letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging, as always, in the kitchen by the oven. Kitchen by the oven. Okay, we continue looking around. Here we have a black and white cat. Can I have both active? please. A hide armor, 2 paradots, and a bunch of money.
I'm on the trail.
When light shines from behind the map, there's a ragged hole in the outside as if someone dug through. Interesting.
Nice and slow.
Okay, so kitchen could be that over here. Bit hard to see at the moment, I'm having some glare on my monitor. By the oven. This seems to be the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. Go to the mausoleum then. But first... oh, we can't go up here. Broken chairs, upended tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. Okay, then out we go again. This time we see about the Valtas family manor. Here it is. Let's go in. Magically opened. Here we have Seda.
I'm on the trail.
Let's go ahead and talk to her then. Actually, let's prepare for anything
Something
here.
over there.
Want to be on the safe spot here.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's talk. A little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows, you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. It's alright, you're safe. She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Madicho, how did you survive in this place? My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. Who are the hungry people? She whispers and her eyes are round with terror. The ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. Tell me what happened to you. Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. Resolve. Be strong. Think back to how this started. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, I mean, they... She twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and father and Emilio boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. Her fidgeting becomes more agitated. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and Mother told me to hide. And then I came here to hide, but the door got stuck and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. Okay, so you are Saida. I came across some gargoyles in your house. The girl's eyes widen. You saw Mother and Father? And Emilio? How did you get away? Let's be honest, I killed them. I had no choice. She picks at a thumbnail watching you. She nods slowly. So you need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? It's still dangerous, but the path to main gate should be clear. Run for it. I won't let anything catch me, I promise. Then quickly make your way. Okay, let's do a bit of looting here then. We cannot disarm.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, because I selected the wrong person. You should be able to. Actually, no, he can't either.
Fine.
So I think we get everyone to a safe distance.
Hey.
As much as we can, at least.
All
Stay
right
down
then.
here.
Yeah.
And then we send, where's the most? Dare or our main character. Let's send our main character in. And trigger the trap. A sun lance hits him for 196 piercing damage. Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh well. An Irison scrap figurine. Scarab there. Lets us summon an Adra beetle once per rest. That sounds interesting.
Right.
So Pelagina already has one of those in Oaken.
Hey.
Let's get another one
Ready,
for...
Watcher.
Yeah, let's say Sagami. Kind of fits the style. Where did it get placed? Here.
Huh?
And there's something here as well, a whole bunch of money. We can work with that. So that's situation resolved. Maybe let's see if she made her way safely to the
Right.
exit in the south. Ask the guards. If they have an answer, that is. There she is. There, that's the nice man who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. A major positive for the Knights of the Crucible. And Defiance Bay also major positive. Wow. Let's talk to
Good
that
day,
guy.
stranger.
He doesn't have anything new. Okay, where else can we go? Were we already in Ikantha's house? Let's go in and find out. I'm not sure. I don't think we've been in there. Though then again, it has been a couple days since last I played. I like that there's really a lot to do in these places. Oh, there's actually something in here. Someone alive. Ikantha. A woman bends over the roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unusual about her. A certain pallor to her skin, a lack of movement beneath her flesh, even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless, over her heart. Valagina's eyes grow wide, and she thrusts a feathered arm out to stop you from moving forward. Erenath, be careful. She does not appear well.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
Who are you?
A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed.
That sounds creepy. Okay, I'm looking for Ikantha.
And what would you want with her?
And that ended the discussion?
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
Okay, do you know what happened here?
An incredible act of animancy. Of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient. And I'd bet my own preserved life it wasn't Aldhelm or his lovely assistant.
Yeah, I still don't understand whether it's just full of walking corpses. She bends from the fire to face you, because someone found a way to tether their souls to their bodies, don't you see? She taps her skull with an impatient finger, so when their heart stops beating, when the blood stops flowing, their bodies still animate, and with a newfound hunger. She turns back to the fire. Those that can feed it with living flesh and essence stay strong and sharp, those that can't degenerate quickly. Okay, tell me about this Aldhelm. His name barely merits repeating. He's a charlatan who liked to dig up pretty artifacts and called himself a scholar. The pity with animancy these days is that just about anyone can claim to be an expert. I see. So, yeah, I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before. It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry.
Well, okay, then it's time for me
I've
to
no
get
mind
going,
to
it seems.
start anything with you.
Let's take the mushrooms. Shh. And then let's carefully move in here.
A simple test. That's settled.
More money. The Admeth Hadred Part 2 Rebellion.
A simple test.
Can we...
That's
Yeah,
settled.
we cracked this lock easy. Prisoners. Yeah. I'm getting a feeling here. Okay, so we have spider fingers. Let's quickly check what they do. Grants restore light endurance and +1 perception. I think we may actually give this to our mage here. That way she has some healing up her sleeves as well. Okay, let's talk to the prisoner. You're not one of Icantha's servants. Please, you've got to get us out of here before she feeds on us. Okay, what happened to you? We're just groundskeepers. When the district fell into chaos, Icantha took us in, said we'd be safe until the knights get things under control. Instead, she locked us in here. Every week, one of those monsters who serves her comes in and takes one of us away. I don't know what she's doing, but sometimes we can hear the screams. Please, get us out of here. Yeah, the way to the district exit should be safe. Go. Thank you. We'll never get this. I guess that means Icantha won't like us anymore. Which I have zero problems with, actually. Let's quickly get our guys set up, just in case there is actually
I'm
a
ready.
fight. Let's talk.
I'm ready.
Pelagina to the front.
You return. What have you come seeking this time?
I come across a group of people in the back room. She clucks. I hope you didn't disturb them. Rounding them is quite the chore. Can't I just frickin' kill her? Oh well. Okay.
Yeah.
So she eats people to stay alive. And I can't kill her. That's a sad point in time.
Right.
Though she seems quite story relevant. Oh well. Oh, there's something up here. Wasn't it another... Yeah, camping supplies. Can't use it. So now let's actually go to the front again, see if those people made it out. This time it doesn't trigger anything. So, let's finally go into this tower here. Gotta be interesting to see what this is about then. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Yeah, let's speak the words we learned in the Latin key acolyte. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. Well, that was easy. So, let's see what awaits us inside this tower. Ghouls. And quite a few of them. And you, my friends, get to target the skeletal wizard as primary target. Come on. There we go. Now you can pick your own targets. Not that this fight is really a challenge. Take out the Dargul. And he goes down. Easy. Okay, so let's loot him again. Loot the skeletal wizard here.
My eyes are peeled.
Let's begin the sneaking process here. So let's check what's on the table. Chrono page from Altom's journal. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. And Trindig's letter. Dearest mother and father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I am writing to you from inside the ancient Engwithan Tower. There's an entire district built up around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have let us set up temporary living quarters here so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort. And he is quick to remind me that things we learn from this tower may one day help us find a cure for White One's legacy. I'd better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get up early and start the day. All my love, Trindig. Okay. The mattress is lumpy and smells of old straw, but whoever slept here last made it neatly. Essence shimmers and pulses within the strange device. Yeah, I remember something similar. We have some revenants in here. Let's get them fighting. The bestiary progress reward here. You're not doing anything? Why are you not doing anything? Shoot those motherfuckers, please. And the last one goes down again. These are some easy fights.
Be cautious. Be constant.
More stuff here. A potion of power. We'll give that to Palladina. Opera pants. Another page from Eltham's journal. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine. Thanks for Trindic's youthful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use. And the Doughty Burglar. Deerwood Farce Part 2. Nothing so important that we need to read it right now.
Flame reveal.
Ah, we find something. A lot of money. Let's get everyone in here. The scene spot right toward. Let's take the Skeletal Wizard as priority here. There we go. Another bestiary progress done. There we go. Skeletons down. Okay, bunch of weapons to sell.
Keeping quiet.
Here we have some golden balls. Patting the scratchy old coverlet thickens the air with dust. No one has used this bed in weeks. Okay, let's de-sneak. If that's even a word. Nothing seems to be here, so let's go up a floor.
Nice and slow.
Let's immediately sneak again. Another Atmet Hadroth Part 2 and more money. Revenants and Dark Wolves. Let's attack the Dark Wolf.
Hey.
First Dark Wolf should be down soon.
Dead on.
And then we'll refocus on the second one. There he goes. Kind of surprised that those revenants out here didn't engage as well.
Let's go.
All manner of low-level enemies here. And they go down again. Easy as pie. Nothing of import here. The scrolls contain a pen and ink diagram of the artery device running through the tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn details, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. And here we have The Works of Engwithans, a comprehensive guide.
Keeping quiet.
We stealth and immediately find some scrolls. Let's give them to our wizard. In here we have Potion of Lengrath Displaced Image. Deflection and Reflex bonus. Something in Palladina. Idiran Dialects, another book to read. And more money. The corner here. A fine scepter. That sounds like something we want. Let's take a look. Yep. Better in Erigard than what we currently had. So there we go. Another table. A scroll of Fireball. And page from Eltham's journal. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms. Our own time. Just as I said too much... just as I said as much to Trindic, the sky come to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. I think he was spooked for a good reason.
Let's go.
Let's engage the Revenants here. They shouldn't pose a threat. Well, they simply don't. No shit about it.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's look around here. First, up here we have Rite of the Untamed Wild. Ah, a big survival boost. Some silver loose. And a folded page from Altom's journal. Day 10. Patrons grew impatient with a lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. Not totally wrong. A Sigil of the Arcane. Grants Arcane Dampener once per rest. Ah, beneficial effects suspended for enemies. Nice. And letter from Icantha. Altom, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the two that came before it. I'd been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person, a firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting around that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Icantha. Well, she certainly didn't like him. So, let's quick save here. And on that note, I'm gonna have to end this episode. We're nearing the half-hour mark, bit by bit. So thank you all for watching. Hope you've had some fun. I still really love this game. If you did have some fun, consider commenting, liking, or even subscribing. You can also follow me on Twitter at _madletter. Just feel free to hit me up if anything's coming up or you want to tell me something. And other than that, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.